You know what, maybe you got a dog for Christmas and you're just not sure how to get it under control. Maybe it's your first pet, or maybe you have a pet, maybe like mine, who needs a little dog training. Well, Candee Teitel is here with Reuben, the Mastiff, from Oh Behave Dog School. Good morning, Candee.
Good morning.
So I've got to hand it to you. If you can keep a dog of this stature under control, you've pretty much got it down. What are your secrets when dealing with dogs like this and, you know, smaller dogs that maybe have that small dog complex?
Well, the very first thing to do is to start immediately. The moment the dog walks into your home, tell him the rules. Just like when you walk into a hotel, the rules are listed. They don't wait until you make a mistake before they tell you that that's not what they had in mind. Down. Good
Look at
boy.
him. Such a good dog.
I use positive reinforcement. You induce the dog to do something that you consider appropriate behavior, and then you reward that behavior, which is going to increase the frequency of that behavior occurring.
So, you know, a lot of people do get those dogs for Christmas. You know, it's finally the time the family's been thinking about it, and of course, now they can finally, you know, do it. Maybe they're in a good family situation at that point. But it can be confusing because all you want to do is pick up the dog and cuddle it, and you don't want to be hard on it. And so the positive reinforcement, you know, is something that I think a lot of people struggle with. What are some of those common mistakes that we make?
Common mistakes, particularly with the young, adorable, small dogs. They jump on you and, oh, it's so cute, and then they weigh 95 pounds and it's not cute anymore. Well, you've already reinforced that behavior.
I see.
Another really difficult problem is with small dogs. They're very hard to train. Why is that? The person is walking their little dog down the street, the dog starts yapping and carrying on. What do? They scoop it up and they hug it to them. So they never told the dog what they didn't want it to do, but they rewarded it with a hug.
So what are just a couple things that maybe our viewers can take home, start practicing with their dogs, and then, you know, of course, follow up when you take them to the dog school?
Okay, you notice your dog is doing something good. You're washing the dishes, you turn around, he's lying down. Good, down. A pet, a cookie, throw a tennis ball. There are numerous rewards that you can have for your dog. Food, playing tug, playing chase, taking him for a walk. But above all, use positive reinforcement and be consistent.
And of course, you know, a lot of times we do need professional help when it comes to the dogs. So tell us about your school and what we can get there.
Oh Behave Dog School is the name of my school, and I teach private lessons only. I deal with whatever problems you have. If you come to me and say the dog is driving me nuts because he jumps, that's what we're going to address first.
And that just take it one step at a time. Well, hopefully they can all become as well behaved as Reuben. How big is this dog?
195 pounds.
195 pounds and sitting on the floor like the best behaved puppy ever. Well, thank you so much for coming, Reuben, and thank you, Candee. Such great advice, and something that I think we can all of us dog owners take to the bank. We'll have the latest in Hollywood news coming up right after the break.